Welcome back for another unboxing video. This time I'm going to show you the prototype of Epochs Course of Cultures. This is a game designed by Jeffrey CCH and published by Ice Makes. It's a game that is going to hit crowdfunding soon. I'm going to add the link in the description of the video so you can follow up immediately when the campaign launches. It's going to be a fantastic new civilization game. I'm very pumped and excited about it. This is an advanced prototype, so you'll see high value components inside, but keep in mind that still it's a prototype. It's a game, as I said, that falls under the categories of civilization, economic games with territory building, with various mechanisms, among which hand management, hexagon grid, modular board, open drafting, variable player powers, and many more. Epochs Course of Cultures is a game in which you will lead your civilization and plan your way to go at the crossroads of history across the three epochs. Be a pioneer to expand territories, be an innovator to foster study and research, or be a warmonger and raid using superior armaments. The choice is yours, and it is up to the players' strategic options, what they're going to do in order to shape the course of the cultures and lead their people towards victory. Within the game, you will compete with other leaders to become the most prestige civilization through three epochs: ancient, medieval, and modern, and you will introduce a total of 9 inventions to customize your civilization furthermore. In your turn, you can choose to expand your territories in the shared map, build a city, establish trade routes, do academic research, change the form of government, and build magnificent wonders, of course, to consolidate your authority and show your status. But cruelty, being peaceful, is not always the best way to benefit your people. Leaders can choose to declare wars to other players within an epoch, and a wise leader may have to prepare for the wars by improving military units as well. We're going to dive into the components just right now. Keep in mind this is a game for 2 to 4 players, plays around 120 to 180 minutes, ages 12 and up, and the complexity is 3.7 out of 5. Very excited about this, really excited. This comes in a very nice box, as you can see. Lovely cover, and the idea and the concept of the game is also great. Again, this is a prototype, so everything you'll see here is going to be keen to change, most probably, or at least improved in any way. It looks fantastic already as it is. So let's focus on the components. We have a game board, military board, an invention market board, drawing board, 6 civilization boards, 16 map tiles, 4 government boards, 4 trading boards, and 4 player aids, 86 market cards from Epoch 1 to 3+, unique cards, basic unit cards, and invention cards also. Inventions are a big thing in this game. We have 24 player cities, various cubes, trading posts, advanced tokens, supply tokens, demand tokens, and other tokens, barbarians, neutral cities, ability tokens, government tokens, and of course we have food, production, science, and gold. There are also science tokens and different other markers. So here, as you're going to set up the game, you see the common area with the boards set up for the players. You're going to have the map setup, which is going to be different from game to game. You're going to have the player area setup. You're going to pick your civilization. Here are the components that you're going to take in your player color and your starting material. And here's how a top bird's eye view of a 3-player game should look like. The objective is, of course, to have the most victory points, to become the most prestige leader through 3 epochs. The game rundown starts with a set of Epoch 1, 6 turns for each player, end of Epoch 1, then the same goes for Epoch 2 and Epoch 3. So 6 plus 6, 18 turns in total. And then they'll have the end of the game. So what you do in your turn, you have to do the upkeep step, and then the action step. And the key concepts are explained. You have the actions in detail. You can build cities, you can expand, you can build trading posts, you can do academic research, build wonders, upgrade military units, all sorts of things you would expect from a civilization game. Change the form of government, production command. Then you have the military step, where you declare wars and attack. And then you have some free actions. The end of an epoch, and the setup for a new epoch, and the end of the game. As you can see, this is a relatively easy game in terms of rule set for a Civ game, so very much looking forward to check this one out. I heard good things about it, and I'm very excited to have my hands on a prototype. This is a nice postcard of the game. Many thanks for the publisher for providing the game, and Zoe also. So let's see what we have. Again, this is a prototype, so that shows, in my opinion, how much the game has been prepared already in advance. The fact that they are going all the way and investing on the final, in an advanced prototype with great components, so it looks great. So we have various boards. Here we have the 4 government boards. You can have from, I don't know, communism to autocracy to monarchy to federalism, empire, republic, and so on. And these are linen finished boards. We have 4, one for each player. It's cool. Okay, set them here. Then we have these boards. These are the trading boards where you have trading aspects for the players. Again, 4, one for each player. Thick boards also. Then we have the civilization boards, and the ones that come in the game are Egypt, nice, Greece, oh, I love this one, in Greek of course, China, Mongolia, England, and France. So already an option of selection of 6 civilizations, so that's great. Okay, then we have all sorts of cards that we're going to check in a minute. Additional boards here. Everything is from top-notch material, thick cardboard of great quality with linen finish, matte linen finish cardstock. So, wow, okay. Then let's see the game board. This is the main game board, where we have a selection of cards. Again, thick cardboard. Wow, and linen finish. So this is the main board, but we also have the map that we're going to constitute with the tiles. Then we have the military board. I like that, the fact that not everything is on the same board, so you can move them around depending on your surface area. So this is one of the things I love about games which have a lot of different bits and pieces. Okay, then we have, this is the invention market, a placeholder for cards, very nice. And this is the this is not the store, this is the drawing board, yeah, for drawing cards. Yeah, cool. Right, so I'm going to move everything here. I'm going to keep a beautiful box in the picture because I love it. I love the art. And then I'm going to unpunch this selection of punch boards and check the rest of the components. Right, so we have 4 storage boards, 1 per player, and they have this size and, I don't know, the shape of sunglass. Beautiful. Okay, then we have map tiles, which I'm going to take all of them out and I'm going to take a closer look on them, because I have to admit they are very beautiful and they look even better for them up close. Okay, more storage boards, 1 per player. Okay, great quality cardstock. Everything comes out of the punch board very easily. The colors are vivid. The tiles are quite large. They may seem a bit smaller from pictures because there are too many components, but trust me, they're quite big. Yeah, big and nice. Especially when you have crowded areas, you want to have enough space. Okay, 16 total map tiles, right? So let's see them. These are nice, chunky, thick cardboard tiles, which have coastal areas, deserts. Okay, of course, this you put together and then you make the different map mountains, forests, waterfalls and jungles, or and fields. Very nice, not repetitive, different and unique. Great, I'm loving it. I'm loving what I see already there. Now let's see the rest of the tokens. We have a selection of different tokens, so let's take them out. Nice illustration also, may I add, on the tiles. These should be multipliers for the resources, I believe. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be an insert solution, but it would be lovely if they have one, or they can unlock one with the campaign. That would be great. This looks like research, science multipliers. The green one is the food, the gold one is the gold, yeah, and these ones are the production tokens. Nice. Very easy to tell apart based on the color and the drawing. Right. Okay. Then we have some additional tokens. These tokens are missing what they are at the moment. Okay, we'll find out more in a sec. Yeah. Quite a few of them. These are the advantage tokens. These belong in the player colors for the blue color player. The advantage tokens. For the green one, these are cardboard tokens in the player color. Okay. Then we have some additional markers. All these are going to go into the baggie of the green player and the blue player respectively. Cool, cool, cool. These are great work of art tokens. They look like paintings. Nice. Okay. Advantage tokens, 10 again per color. This is for the yellow player. And these are for the red player. Tokens feel nice, good quality. I like the fact that they're matte, they don't glare. Hope they keep that, most probably they would. Keep that for the final production, because it's a great asset to have linen finish, non-glossy tiles. Okay. Okay, one more. Some more great, how are they called? These are called great work of art tokens. Like some kind of cultural resource or something. Most probably. We have a scroll token. And the last punch board has a few more multipliers. And some warmonger markers, which are these ones over here. Cool. Right. Now, we have resources. These are the gold. Nice. These are the food, the green one. And the blue one is the science. These are the single value tokens from the multipliers you've seen before. Oh, and you have the orange ones, which are the production tokens. I like the octagon shape, and they can stack obviously also, so this is nice. Cool. We have 12 combat dice. Combat is a big thing in this game, like in every decent civilization, may I add, so I'm very happy to see the combat, how it works. And then the last thing that we're going to demonstrate, we have the cubes. These are 104 cubes, 26 in the player colors. Some additional barbarian tokens, ability tokens, and government cubes, different colors. We have the cities. Cities look really nice, and I have to say I thought they were similar with Catan from the rulebook, but they are thicker and wider, so they look better in 3D. You know, they have better depth, and they look nice. Okay, and then we have 16 trading posts, 4 per player color. Here most probably in the prototype they mixed the cube with a trading post, but sure, no problem. Yeah. And the last thing that we're going to show are the cards of the game, and there are quite a few, as you can see. So there are a lot of cards, and I'm really excited about the art on these cards. Looking forward to go through them with you. We have the player aids. Nice. They have what happens in your turn, the upkeep, the action step, and the military step. What happens when the epoch ends, what happens during war. Nice linen finish. Player aid. Scorepad. Cool. And then we have the cards. Now let's go through the cards. There are quite few cards in the game. We have the invention cards, all the way from Epoch 1 to Epoch 3. They have this back. Then we have the market cards. I have to immediately say that the cards have a fantastic feel. They are matte linen finish, great quality, yeah. And these are the remaining three plus market cards, right? And here we should have some more cards. Yeah, there are more cards of level 3. So 3. Wow, great quality cardstock here. So 3, 2, and 1 for the different epochs. Makes sense. And then we have respectively the market cards. These are the invention cards. So we have 3 plus, we have 3, we have 2, and then we have 1. Okay, so let's split them. 3 plus, they're a bit mixed here. Okay, problem. Okay, quite a few cards, so this means a lot of variety for sure. And these are level 1. Yeah, good. The last thing that we have are these cards. These are the 28 basic cards and 4 unique cards. Let's see. So we have the different unit cards. Okay, so very specific the units that you have, from phalanx to mortar to rifleman, crossbowman, pikeman, archers, beautiful art, really nice. Spearmen, axemen, yep. And then let's start seeing the cards. First of all, the market cards. Ooh, oh my god, they have unique art. This is fantastic. This is gorgeous. A high variety of art in these decks. Beautiful. I'm loving it. Really impressed here. So these are 1. Let's see level 2. Ooh, Hagia Sophia, porcelain tower. These look like wonders. Forbidden City, Taj Mahal. But it's a mixture of cards you see from units and wonders and all sorts, musketmen, knights, etc. So that you get from the market, right? Cannon. This is level 2. And this is level 3. Eiffel Tower, Big Ben, Statue of Liberty, Kremlin, Louvre, rocket artillery, fighters, armed helicopter, and so on. Marine, tank, cool. And then we have the 3+. Wow, jet fighters, special forces, and main battle tank. Okay, cool. Beautiful art. Then we have the inventions. So let's start with level 1. Basic things from fishing, agriculture, hunting, domestication, food preservation, mining, pottery, mathematics. Beautiful art, philosophy. I like the anatomy of the card, and I like the area that it's left for art, and the area which is left for text. It's very good, very nice ratio. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Then we have level 2. More advanced inventions: bazaar, steel, engineering, geography, printing press, physics, compass, so on. Military science. Nice. And then we have level 3 for Epoch 3. Global trading, supply chain, industrialization, stock market, automation, electronics, satellites, the internet. Yeah. Nice. Renewable energy, precision components. Cool. So these are all the components of Epochs Course of Cultures. Wow, I'm impressed with the content. Looking forward to give this one a try. Please stay tuned. We're going to release a second video on how to play the game and my first impressions after I had a couple of sessions with the game. So many thanks for watching.